And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Vlahovic. Serginho. Nakata. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Rijkaard. That's a super give and go. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Vrij cuts out the pass.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Vrij, the clearance. Vlahovic. De Vrij getting this one clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Koopmeiners. Dybala. It's a goal kick. And he thumps it clear. And here's Vlahovic.
Vlahovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernandez. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a sweet ball, that. Vlahovic's cross. Chance! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Milan have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Lobbed in behind. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He's away! He's one-on-one, big chance! Oh, it's gone in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Costa Curta gets it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Osimhen, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball played into space. Well, what about it? Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Well read, nice interception. Çalhanoğlu. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vlahovic. De Vrij gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played out wide. Gets into some space. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal.
Osimhen. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! That was travelling. Thinks one through. That is ended up in no man's land. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That looks a good ball through. Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Osman. Coming on the field is...
No, in 90, 30 more to come.
Substitution.
Now it's Nakata. He's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it. Well, that's a little loose.
Pretty robust defending.
Pull it. He's been picked out. Oh, nice touch. And Dybala! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ribery. He's through here. He's in a good... Real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Spread it left. It's a promising position. Into the box. He's looking to set free a runner. Extra time reaches half-time.
Quick request for support.
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Ribery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That'll be a throw-in. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
With a quick request for support.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Vlahovic is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So this one to restore parity. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. And they're 2 up. Milan can't afford to miss another one.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Milan with the chance to go 2 up. And the lead is 2. Milan at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Provedel obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it, it is done. Milan fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with this guy, Davide Fratesi. He's the mainstay in teams. He's the one everybody else looks to. He sets an example. He's just a big presence, and he's capable of contributing at both ends. And what I love about him is his stamina and that willingness never to back off.
Decent hit! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
He's looking to set free a runner. Picked out, great chance! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here it comes. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Still goalless. Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. Ribery. Looking for the run. He's played him through. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Inter! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
After 26 minutes is number 12, Colomani.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? Now the finish! Goal, Milan! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
50 minutes is
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Ribery. Now there's a fine ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. McKennie puts a cross in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Colomani. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Batistuta really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Ribery. Osimhen. Ribery.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Ah, that's a fine interception. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway. Looking for options for movement. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's got the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Look at the space here. There's the hit! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Shot could be on, and that is... It's hit the upright.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
So to
anybody who has
clarify,
found themselves
extra
a little
time
lost
will
today.
follow.
Please look at the screen for information.
Substitution for Inter. Number 12, Polo Muani. Number 5, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 81, Raspadori.
Into extra time we go.
Osman.
Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. McKennie, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard. Here's McKennie. It's a good spell of possession, this. Osimhen! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, should have put that away.
Osimhen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Gets his pass away. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. And that has been knocked clear. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. And this is Ribéry. He is through here. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
And a quick announcement now. We would like to ask
Yeah,
you all
it is
to
coming down to those last
participate
15
in the match.
minutes.
Thank
A
you for
truly
your cooperation.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution in progress.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And they've got rid. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's been shifted off it. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that should get the job done. Thuram gets over and intercepts, plays a delicate ball. Now it's Martinez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Nakata! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nakata is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Can he stop it going out? The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time, all square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Ribery is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Nakata next in line, and here he is.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Raspadori is second man up. Coolly into the bottom corner.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Martinez is the man who's second in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Kvaratskhelia will take the third penalty. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
The third man in the queue. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Inter Milan are looking to keep pace here.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Barella is the fifth volunteer.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He must, but can he? No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. Milan are beaten and they are out. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit.
And Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola cuts out the pass. And here's Batistuta. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. He's got the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed in towards the centre. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Serginho. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 39 minutes is number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade optimistic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And claimed it back swiftly. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Raul, well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. And it's De Bruyne. Could try cutting inside here. Cross to the back post. Toure tries to clear. Belletti.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Messi. He's big chance, decent hit! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Danger averted for now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Batistuta. Number 18, Mbappe.
Great chance!
Raul.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Daniel
Now it's
Van
Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Torres. Number 15, Bale. Number 22, Thomas Rashitsky. Number 20.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Rijkaard. Brzezinski. And here's Torres. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Brzezinski. Neatly clipped into space. Donnarumma attempts a clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Goes in for the header! Hazard finds himself offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Thuram. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Messi. Ball's gone out of play.
Two added minutes.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guardiola going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rijkaard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fired deep towards the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be...
And that's that. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's away we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Mbappe! Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Serginho. Now Saliba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. An act of charity gratefully received. Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Showing great feet there. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about just the goalkeeper to beat. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can get that clear. That's really well cleared. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Right card! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vitz. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Arsenal finding their passes. Messi plays a sharp little ball here. The less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. Vitz. Oh, good ball. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Timber gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the runner. Fernando Torres. Rijkaard. Puyol. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Keeper's ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vitz. He's looking to set free a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he latch on to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to
And we
penetrate.
come to you now
And
with
so
a
we
big
reach the break,
request for
and the
support
game
for our
remains
World Charity
goalless.
Fund.
An engrossing half, but we're still
Substitution
where
on
we
the
started,
field.
0-0.
Number 9, Fernando Torres.
Whistle
Coming on
goes,
to replace
and we
him
start the
is
second half.
Number 5, Mbappe.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is met. Great chance! Out to the left it goes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked his way through. It's Neymar! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That's good play from him.
He might be in here! Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. The move, big chance! Oh, the ball's come, Luke. Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and...
Decent hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
He would be the obvious... Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beckenbauer. Raul. And he's picked out the run. Haaland receives it in a wide position. And here's Raul. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thuram. Beckenbauer. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram. And it's Puyol. Ball played for Rijkaard. Wirtz. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raul. And this... It's Raul! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Rijkaard. Oh, yet to have an attempt on goal. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vermeer. That has been cut short. And he's surging through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Interesting ball. Pass is just off target. That is good alertness. Arsenal. Wirtz. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. Güler. Now it's Raul. That is good strength. Rijkaard. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Throw in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Haaland. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Opts to play it back. Raul. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar, and he's got the beating of his man. Cleared without hesitation, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's lost his man here. Oh, and he's following up. Oh, the ball's... He's going for goal! No, not quite.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Neymar, and that could set him on his way. He's got away. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores!
finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Oh, what a mistake! And that is out of play. Oh, perfectly measured that. Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's having a hit!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And he's there to get it away. Fiddles it through. Now it's Sumpa. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Floated up and over. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
We have already started here.
Now it's Mbappe.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Oh, that is a nice
Right card!
It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked out the run. A lot of space ahead of him. And the ball's come loose here.
Right card.
That is ended up in no man's land. So it is still 0-0. He won't be happy with that one.
Over to the left.
And this is Neymar.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There's the shot!
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He gets big! It's hit the crossbar! Goal! Arsenal!
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 26 minutes is number
Arsenal
21.
have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Interesting ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Neymar. Well, that has not gone well.
Right card.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a good run down the left. He's got away, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, bang on target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Azar. Not the most accurate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Mbappe!
And again! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
That pass isn't the best.
That's really well cleared.
Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just...
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Messi! What a save! Terrific reactions!
And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be a throw-in.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again.
And the shot! It's hit the upright.
And smartly reclaimed. Iniesta.
He's had a hit! Off the post!
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. That is a great pick out. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer. Into the last quarter of an hour. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Mbappe.
Can he finish?
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Rijkaard. Thuram. Beckenbauer. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Neymar. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Decent hit! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Mbappe! And there goes the final whistle.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.